What is up, guys? Before the video starts, I need you guys to like, subscribe, share, hit that bell, and let us know how you think the Saints are doing and if they have the best defense or not. Leave a comment and tell us who your favorite team is and if we talk about them enough or if we need to talk about them. Anyways, let's get to the video.
So I guess we'll go ahead and open up with Saints. So first off, Saints versus Seahawks. Monday night game. Just watched it last night.
If you want to specifically talk about the defense, they played really well. As far as the Juice Boys thing goes, I don't know how that started. But, it's a cool nickname.
It's a cool nickname.
I like it.
We definitely bring that juice.
We do.
But, I'll say, I don't know, there's better nicknames out there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I need to do some more research on, what originated it. It definitely sounds like some Chauncey Gardner type shit.
It does sound like some Chauncey Gardner type of,
Yeah.
vibe, bringing that juice every Sunday or whatever. You know what I mean? He always talks about, if you, watch his press conference, he's always talking about, bringing that swag and, stuff like that. So I feel like we definitely do that, and we live up to the name. If Juice Boys is our name, then we live up to it. I mean, you saw what happened last night. They couldn't get anything from the running back position. They couldn't get anything. They could barely get anything in the pass. Yes. I mean, thank God they had DK Metcalf, or else the score would have been worse than what it was. You know what I'm saying? Horrible, it would have been 13-3.
The pass rush really stepped up. The first 5 games of the season, we had 8 sacks on the year. Last night we had 5.
Come on, man, 5.
That's what we need, because
that's us.
Yeah, it's not gonna work if we're not getting after the passer.
My take on the defense probably has to be the fact that Demario Davis is the captain of the defense, and I was a little bit iffy about Demario Davis, maybe in the beginning years of having him on the team. Yeah. This is the 4th year he's been on the team, and Sean Payton obviously likes him at the linebacker position for a reason. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? He's always been kind of like the catalyst of the defense and just the captain. He's always kind of been the focal point of where we really bring our intensity. You know what I'm saying? It kind of starts with him.
I feel like we really elevated our defense after we got Demario Davis.
Yes.
We never really, after Jonathan Velma all those years, we never had an elite, good linebacker.
Exactly.
And Demario Davis really changed that his first year, and he hadn't stopped yet.
That's the thing. And you think about Demario Davis. I don't think there's been just one game that we've won because of him until yesterday.
Yeah.
Yes. And the thing is, Demario Davis really is elite. His numbers back it up. Yeah. The defense backs it up. His knowledge of the game, he can do it all. He can cover. Not only that, he can run D, pass D. He has it all. He's an all-around pass rush. Yeah. He has all-around linebacker skills. So, and he does it all at an elite level. It's not anything that he just can't do. I feel like people kind of put him on a back burner. He doesn't really get a lot of the respect that he deserves. Maybe because of, just how old he is, on top of the fact that, maybe New Orleans isn't the best market for you know what I'm saying? Until Michael Thomas or Drew Brees, thank God we got Alvin Kamara, but on defense, unless we just have that stud.
He's just an underrated player.
He's an underrated player. Alvin Kamara getting 20 carries, 51 yards. He did his thing. 10 receptions, 128 yards. 1 touchdown. Yeah. The guy did his thing.
They finally started passing to him more.
179 total yards on, 10 catches and 20 carries?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's insane.
That is insane. And he's definitely, he's a focal point of the offense right now that Michael Thomas is out.
Sure. Yeah. Really, your top 2 receivers so far Deontay Harris has probably been your best wide receiver. And he went there, and then Michael went there, and then Traquan Smith. In my opinion, Traquan Smith has been very disappointing since 2018, so I didn't expect much from him, but
I have faith in Traquan Smith.
Yeah.
Me personally, I think that Traquan is one of the better receivers that the Saints have had in a minute. But, that number 2 role, you know what I'm saying? It's not that he's inconsistent. He's weak or monthly inconsistent. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's just he'll have a stretch for 6 games where it's this guy is money. Yeah. And then it's 2 back-to-back games where we kind of need him, he won't really show up. Last night was definitely one of those cases, but I do have faith in Traquan Smith. He's one of my, I'm not going to say he's one of my favorite players, but I like to see Traquan do good, because a lot of people talk down on him and a lot of people kind of overlook The fact that we do have like a solid number two, you know, I just think he has to prove it to everybody else as well. Not to take away from Geno Smith. You know, Geno was out there trying to do the best he could. You know what I mean? He's not Russell, you know what I mean? But if anything, the biggest takeaway from this game as far as like on the Seahawks side is that Russell has to be one of the most valuable players the league has seen in a long time.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, like, just think about what he means to the Seahawks, and then, like, think about how he wanted to leave this past offseason for a minute, and then think about what they look like without him. Yeah. And he should think about that as well. Without Russell Wilson, you know what I'm saying, the wheels on the bus don't really turn as much as they should.
They desperately need Russell Wilson. And it's like, it's not even like funny how like bad that offense is without Russ. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like terrible. Now, granted, both offenses were sloppy last night. You know, it's in Seattle. It rains a lot. It's not great conditions for football. But still, I mean, Geno Smith just, he can't do that like how Russ does it.
It was fun to watch.
I mean, it's just like, it was definitely fun to watch.
It was fun to watch.
It was a fun game. I mean, it was if you like the 13 type of 10 game, like I do.
I enjoy great defense.
I enjoy great defense, especially like when it's from all. You know what I'm saying? I mean, because the Seahawks had some plays in there too, where they were getting Alvin in the backfield, but one like just because this is my team and I watched the game all the way through, like I am gonna point out one play that stood out to me, and this should put it into perspective how much we really do lean on Alvin Kamara. Yeah. It's 3rd and 10 and we need it.
Oh,
you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And we like almost like an outside zone type of play.
We pulled the guard.
Just pulled the guard and just let Alvin run behind him on 3rd and 10, and Alvin got it. And it was just like, you know what I mean? That really kind of like encapsulates the, really just how much we lean on Albert and how much of a good, like, player that he is. Like, he's not really top 2, if you ask me. I mean, it's either him or Derek. Yeah. Okay, they're both tied for first, if you ask me. Because you can't really take away what Derrick Henry does.
They're both just so different. I do think that a better comparison for Kamara is McCaffrey, and I think Kamara is better than McCaffrey.
I'm about to say, to me, it's no comparison. Yeah. And not only that, it's like he passed what McCaffrey has done in 5 years. He did it in 4. Yeah. And it's just like, Alvin Kamara just keeps on getting better to me. I don't ever see any real regression. There's only one time he had regression, and he's supposedly hurt with an MCL injury like that whole entire year. I think it was MCL.
Yeah, 2019.
Yeah, like 2019. And, he still did damage. You know what I'm saying? I think he got 1,000 all-purpose yards.
Oh, he's always had it. Yeah, he's going to get
I don't think he's ever not had 1,000 all-purpose since he's been in the league, to his point. But, yeah. But, yeah, I mean, that's my take on it. Alex Collins didn't do nearly as good as he did the first game. He's going up against a different defense.